You always say so many references that I don't get, and I
From
always
White
have
Chicks.
FOMO.
It's from White Chicks. Most of them are from White Chicks.
Like
Our
ass
brain
and
works in movie
prom.
quotes.
And School
pretty
of Rock.
bad.
You guys have
and
it's
SpongeBob.
rubbed off on me quite a bit.
Mostly SpongeBob though.
Yes.
Yes, but you come up with like really obscure ones that no one knows
They're
what
like
you're saying, but I love it.
deep.
You deep cut.
Yes.
Next year's birthday, it has to be SpongeBob theme for you.
We tried, but at Party City they had like literally 3 options because I think the licensing. Maybe we could look online.
Oh,
We should
and
look
Party
online.
City is a ghost town. We were in there, and it was like eerie.
I heard they're going out of business.
Me too.
It looked like they're going out of business. The shelves were filled to the brim. And did they look wider? The aisles?
They were just like wide aisles.
They were wide
It
aisles.
was like crazy.
They were
your
losing
ass at
inventory, so they had to
prom.
like push it,
yeah.
push them, separate them, so it
Make
still
it
looks
look-
filled out.
yeah. It was really crazy.
They had like
I love a Party City.
hundreds of helium tanks to purchase, though.
Oh,
And there's a shortage.
yeah. Where's the shortage?
Yes, I guess maybe.
Wait, shortage of what?
Helium. There was a time when we were trying to get balloons filled with helium, and they're like, "No, there's a shortage right now. We can't."
Or
I'm
it
like,
was $20 for a balloon, like a regular plastic balloon, latexy balloon.
Yeah, they just added tariffs on the helium tanks.
No,
it's
they
like-
could not get it.
That reminds me when there was a shortage of Don Julio.
was
that
there?
too.
Oh, the big
In
the
peak
Stassi baby,
COVID.
the Stassi baby
Oh,
bottles.
when
The
influencers
Stassi
were posting all about Don Julio.
The-
Yo.
The Stassi baby bottles is so funny.
It was the Stassi.
is
To me, it was the
Stassi
Stassi baby
bottle.
bottles. It was like a whole 3 years we'd go out and like we knew she was around if one of those bottles were like sitting around somewhere.
She's been
1942.
here.
She's been here.
She was
before.
around.
Breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
I was gonna say when I was scrolling through Instagram, your birthday post I thought was Stassi Baby. When I was scrolling through,
Thank
I
you.
thought
She's
you were. I
stunning.
thought you were Stassi Baby.
You probably have never seen this, but our friend JC, she is a podcaster as well, and she has this theory online that, like, honestly, I think is true. She says that Kendall Jenner copies everything she does.
Oh, is this the redhead
Yes,
girl?
yes.
I saw it all over
I've
No,
seen
TikTok
you guys,
a year ago.
it's too many times.
Really?
It's too many times.
That's
all I'm
crazy.
gonna
That's your
say.
friend because I've always wanted someone to tell me about
Yes.
all that. I just didn't know anybody that knew that
Oh,
girl.
we
but
love
you,
her. She's the
you
best.
know her.
Yeah, she's been on
She's
TV.
awesome.
We've done pod swaps with her. And
Oh,
And you know what
amazing.
it was? Is there was like, first it was like a haha, hee, that's just a coincidence. But then there was like a month where like 3 things
was too
happened
much.
at once.
It's too many times.
And then she was like, okay, either she's trolling and she's funny and like, or like it's not a thing. I don't know, but there was too many things where it was like,
I could see her seeing everybody talking about it. It's like, well, if everybody thinks I'm going to copy her, now I'm going to copy her.
It
for
is
the joke.
funny, I have to say.
Yeah.
And I hope she's in on the joke.
That's
also,
what I would
JC, like that's her humor, and I
love
hope people
her.
see that. You
Oh,
know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I hate. Oh my god, I hate when people don't get my humor sometimes. Not to make it about me.
How do I make this about me?
And how?
Okay, wait. But speaking of you, it was your birthday.
You are so right, but I do have to share the limelight. Heath,
Thank
my
you.
twin.
Thanks for sharing.
It's all of our birthday.
I think we all had a birthday this
Yeah.
past weekend.
I think we all had a birthday, and I think we should get into our insane birthday because that was a 24-hour rager.
It
It's
was.
been, it was one of the most insane days of my entire life. All brought to you by Remy and Zane. Thank
Remy
you
and
guys so
Co.
much
We
for-
did. We sponsored the trip.
It was
You're welcome.
unreal, but yeah, we have a lot to cover this episode. It was fantastic.
You should roll
let's
it.
just jump into it, baby. All right, come on. Hit it.
I'm Zane. I'm Heath.
I'm Remy. I'm Alisha.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Basically Unfiltered. We are coming at you with a very special, exciting birthday recap episode of our favorite birthday twins. I'm Remy.
I'm the birthday girl.
I'm Zane. Sorry.
It's her birthday.
I know.
I interjected.
No, it was your
No, I
turn.
didn't.
No, it was your
Yes.
turn. It was confused the way she introed that because she went, "I'm Remy" right after that, and that.
He thought it was an ad read.
It was
In that order.
very good, Remy. Okay.
Very good, Remy.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm Remy.
I'm the birthday girl.
I'm Zane.
I'm 32.
Woo!
23.
23. I'm so happy to be here to discuss this because it was such a whirlwind of a day. There's so much that you guys don't know that Zane and I did behind the scenes, and we haven't recapped like your experience yet because you left the party. So
Oh my goodness.
No, we just
Do
stayed late.
not.
Yeah, I was surprised that you guys left so early. I mean, I was expecting it, but
I know.
We did not leave early. You guys just drank all night. You guys don't stop. Like, if I would have left at 3 a.m, you guys would have been like, really? You can't.
know what?
It's your birthday.
The one I will say,
That's a really good
Heath's
impersonation.
defense,
Thank you.
I don't
I
even
was
know what
drunk a
time
lot.
you left. Like, it could have been 2.
Let me see
You
when
should
I
just lie
FaceTime.
to
it was
Matt.
early. It was early. It was a little early.
No, it was early, but we had gone all day. Like,
But
I
yeah,
understood.
it was.
Also, Mariah was like, I have a surprise for you in the morning. We have to like
Yes.
get back, like, because
We were
she
aware,
had the
yes.
whole next day planned for me
Which
too.
I can't wait to hear.
Yes, I want to hear all about
I
it.
did
So
call
Yeah.
you
we
at
knew.
10:35 p.m. So
And we were up at like 6.
we got up early. We had a long day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get into. Should we start with the pre-planning? Should we start with the party itself? Where
Yeah,
should we
I
start?
wanna know
I want to know
pre-planning.
pre-planning, like you guys setting everything up, like
Okay.
all the behind the scenes.
Okay,
Okay.
yes. So we decided to throw your birthday on a Friday because Saturday, Mariah had plans. We had lots of plans and things. So we said, let's do April 4th, the day before. We'll do a whole day of planning, but obviously, or a whole day of activities. But obviously, there's a lot of planning that goes into birthdays. So Zane and I, for the past month, have been planning what we wanted to do and making all these calls and making sure that all things run according to plan. And the first thing that we had to get done was obviously the cake. And when we did your birthday episode,
Beautiful.
wasn't it gorgeous?
Oh, I could not believe how nice it was.
Shout out to Sweet Traders. They're an amazing
That was
cake
so
company.
cool.
They're incredible. They're in Huntington Beach, an amazing small business. They like won a bunch of like Food Network cake shows. So you
cool.
can literally send them photos of anything and they will make it work. Like I did a birthday cake with them for my Vegas theme party and they did like a slot machine on the cake.
Insane.
It's crazy.
Our cake was beautiful.
It was
I
amazing.
liked my side better. But
I liked my side better. Didn't we?
So we decided to do after your birthday episode last year. We were like, we have to have a really cool cake for them this year. So we decided to split it down the middle, half Portia for Heath, half Dachshunds for Alisha, and they made the sickest cake ever.
And the inside of the cake was me and Remy's picks
yeah.
Yes.
because that was important too.
Yes.
I
of
loved that
course.
it was half 2 different flavors.
Yeah.
I love that.
It was 2 different flavors.
It
Yeah.
was.
What was your side?
I think my tier was funfetti.
Yeah, we did funfetti and vanilla, and then we did red velvet and cream cheese because
Oh
your
my
wedding.
god. Well, my red velvet side was unbelievable. Yes. So good.
There were actually different cakes. So the bottom was red velvet. The top was funfetti. It wasn't like half.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. I wish I would have
sprung
known.
for
I
the
would have had
upgrade.
another piece.
You were too busy going home.
Wait,
You were too busy leaving early.
we're kind of twinning.
We
Wow.
Cute.
And then the other day, you guys were all twinning.
Mm-hmm.
We love it.
Yeah, we
we're on the
do.
same wavelength.
I don't know, 32 just feels different, right?
No, I swear it does.
This is 32.
This is what 32 looks like, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so we had the cake ordered and we had that ready to go, and then we needed to decide like what we're gonna do throughout the day. And so we were like, let's make sure that, with twins, I feel like sometimes they get the short end of the stick because, they have to share everything. And you guys as twins, we want you to feel both very special, but also celebrated together for your birthday. So we were like,
That's true.
let's do a whole day of activities, but let's, make sure that Alisha feels catered to and Heath feels catered to. And then we'll also, do something for them both. So we planned a full day of activities that made you both feel special. We planned it out with timing. And then we also were like, oh my God, let's do a whole day of activities. They're going to have so much fun. They're going to be so tired. And then let's surprise them with a surprise party at
And we
night.
knew it was like, damn, it's going to be such a long day. And I know we're going to regret it as the moment we walk to the house at the end. But we're like, it would just be funny.
But
If, like, we were
honestly-
all really tired. And then surprise.
It was
just-
crazy. I've always looked at surprise parties and been like, how do these people not know?
Yeah.
How do you not know you're getting a surprise party thrown?
Yeah.
I was so caught off guard and legitimately had no idea that there was a surprise party for us that I was just in shock for like 20 minutes after walking in. I had no idea.
No, yeah, that was the whole point was like, we really wanted to surprise you guys because normally we're like, there's a surprise party. Or,
Yeah, there was not a car on the street. It just
there were, I didn't
walking
see 'em.
into the house, complete silence. Just everybody did an amazing job.
They really did. They
Yeah.
crushed it.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
feel
they
like
did.
It's really hard to shock me with like surprises, presents over the years. Like, I don't know why my brain just goes there. For instance, but I will say you guys did it so good because the things that like threw me off were in the car. We were trying to decide whose house to go to. And I was like, we can go to mine. And then I was like, I don't care. It's up to you guys. Like, which one do you want to do? And then it was like, let's just go to Zane. Like, it was very like.
Oh no, I said because your house was empty. I was like, let's just go back to my place because Todd and Danielle are home.
I do remember hearing that.
Yeah, there was also moments through. I love details like that because I think about details, especially when you're trying to keep a secret from like somebody. In my head, I was like, I'm gonna keep saying that I really don't want to drink tonight because we're having a chill night.
That too.
You were planting seeds the whole
No,
time.
I was planting seeds without like being too loud about it.
Zane, you're so good at throwing a surprise. But
Very
it's great.
subtle.
No,
I'm really good at
really
just
good.
like
committing to the
committing
bit.
committing to the bet. Like I just throwing little things that don't really need it. Like I didn't need to do that, but I'm like, this is really gonna just.
No, it did
Planted.
though,
Yeah.
because I remember like Remy starts throwing. We can get into it, but Remy starts throwing like shots at me. But anyways, we get to your house. We walk in and the lights are off, and I hear you go, "Oh, where are like I thought they were gonna be here," like something like that. So then I was like,
Okay, Zane.
But
okay,
then-
actor.
I will say, and then it was dark, and we're walking down your long ass hallway, and I have the thought, because this is where my brain goes. I go, I wonder if there's gonna be people here, but then I go, no, there's no way because no one's filming it. If I had turned my ass around, I would have seen people filming it. But I didn't.
we would. I actually told Kyle, I was like, hey, don't like take out the camera because as soon as they see you with the camera out, they're gonna like know something's up.
Yeah.
But then truly, like walking in, I truly was so surprised. Like I had that thought of like, oh, like I wonder, but then I was like, there's no way. Like there's no way.
Yeah.
Which is like is crazy.
And it was really nice that they were filming for our Patreon because half the people were filming horizontal, which nobody ever films
true.
horizontal.
Actually, only did vlog clips.
Yeah.
We made sure we gave everybody very strict instructions. We're like, you're horizontal, you're vertical, you're here, you're there,
You're
from this
diagonal,
angle.
you're upside down.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, you're gonna be spinning while you
You're
take
the
it.
drone.
Honestly, though, like we were a little nervous that it was gonna be really tiring for you guys, but I feel like the day was
Energy
so much
instantly
fun.
back up as soon as we walked in and
Yeah.
saw everybody though.
Honestly, like I think it was so fun because we were like, oh my god, we it could be kind of funny, but also we're like, we don't want them to actually be upset. Obviously, like
No,
walk in
yeah.
and be like, ugh, but like. I think we just had such a fun day
was
that everyone had such a good time.
I was expecting for some reason all of us to be like really drenched, like sweaty, just from like the whole day and just exhausted. And like in my head, I was like, oh, I know I'm going to be really tired. I can't even imagine like Heath is going to be just so much more tired than me.
No, instantly back to life as soon as we walked in and saw everybody there. It was like a flip of a switch, like go mode.
The lights.
Yeah, it was exactly right. But Zane he kept telling me, he was like, don't eat too much because we have like dessert. Like we have like and he said it like it was supposed to be a surprise. Like he was giving it away.
Yeah.
He's like, don't eat. Trust me, don't eat. Like, don't fill up. Like we're going to have like
Dessert.
So I was like, so going to Zane's house, I was thinking there was going to be like an ice cream buffet or something surprise that like you didn't know about. So I'm excited. I'm excited thinking that we're going to have like an ice cream parlor or something.
And I made sure to do it when I was
I also love that your brain went there and not just birthday cake.
Yeah, ice cream
You came
social.
up to me. You literally said that. You came up to me at the party and went, I thought it was going to be an ice cream social.
Ice cream
Ice cream social was what I was expecting.
so
I
cute.
remember you guys kept saying dessert, and I was thinking for the longest time, I was trying to think of like a famous restaurant or thing known for dessert. The only thing I could think of was like froyo. Like I was like, what else?
You came up to me and you were like, I think it's gonna be froyo. I was like, I don't think it's gonna be froyo.
Froyo
But
Station.
like, where else would we go? Like I thought it
You
was another
guys,
stop.
why did your brains not go to birthday cake at the house? That's so normal for
No.
a birthday.
Yeah, it's very normal.
Because we
That's
did
so
so,
normal.
many stops.
No,
We
it didn't
You
cross
kept saying
my
there's
mind.
another stop, and I didn't count your house as a stop. So I was like,
Oh, okay. Oh,
like Van Leeuwen? I don't know. Like but-
yogurt land,
Yeah.
sweet
There-
frog.
Another detail that I did while we're at Topgolf, because I was at this point I was like maybe 2-3 drinks in, and I normally when I'm drunk I like to like slip more shit away, like the
You're
any
just like
secrets.
dancing
Yeah.
on the line.
Yeah, so I told Alisha, oh, just wait, we're gonna have a movie night and we're gonna watch White. I said something to her where I like ruined the surprise, but I was drunk, but it worked perfectly. Do you remember that? No. Oh, okay.
Also,
I was like, it's
giving
gonna be
too many
real.
details.
I know, but like again, it
Wait,
was.
but we've been talking about doing that for so long.
Yeah.
So like that
Yeah.
would have been really good.
Yes. Okay, wait.
Mm-hmm.
So Thursday, Zane came to my Coachella fitting in downtown, and then we booked it to Huntington Beach because that's where the the
All
cake
the way
pickup
in
was.
Huntington
So we
Beach?
drove to Huntington Beach.
Yeah,
to pick up
I
the
Ubered
cake.
all the way there, and they're just like, "Why are you here?" I was like, "Oh shit, I never told you guys, but I'm meeting up with Remy because we got to do something."
Oh, it's
They're
her
like, "Why are you
thing.
back at the guest Coachella?"
Oh, that's so funny.
It was so funny. And so we drive all the way out there, and they were so sweet. They like let us film a whole bit in there. Oh, so we filmed a whole Patreon vlog of the day, by the way. We didn't
no
tell you guys.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It's,
You guys kept saying this could be like so many vlogs, and I was like, I know how Zane edits, and he's gonna take Cal's edit into 5 minutes. I was like, I don't think we have enough.
It's true.
Okay, I
and
didn't know
so
that.
we did a whole road trip together. We went all the way
That's
out there,
cool.
got the cake, and she was so sweet. She like wheeled it out like on a cart for us and like did a whole reveal, and it was so fun. We got the cake back in the car, and then we drove back to his house to put it in the fridge. And then we had to go to Party City. We got all the decor. We had also like got a lot of stuff online, so then we started decorating like the entire night. We decorated for like hours and made sure everything looked so good. And then that was like our whole Thursday. We had to go to bed because obviously Friday we were meeting up. And then Friday we all met up here at Alicia's. And then the first stop of the day was catered to Alicia Marie, and we went to a bougie brunch.
bougie
brunches, right?
Yeah.
It's a good like.
It's like a
So
good date
cool.
spot, or like people are like moving money up there. Like they're
Yeah.
having crazy business
Yeah,
meetings
and-
up there.
And did you guys notice who was there eating next to us? It's because we told them.
You told
to
them to
bring
come?
her.
No
Yes.
way.
Oh,
Yes.
a girl from Friend.
Who was
Yes.
it? What was her name?
Yes, her name is Phoebe Bridges. Or Phoebe from Friends.
Bridgers.
And it's just so exciting to see our kids having so much fun. What did we keep doing the day off? It's something my mom would do if she like took me somewhere and there was a celebrity there eating next to us. She'd have been like, "Told you, honey, I know the best spots." But it's just so stupid.
just
See, I told you this is where like the it people go, like the people who are people.
My mom would do the exact same thing.
Yeah, like my mom would have taken a picture
Yep.
of her far away and she would have been like, just grabbing lunch with Phoebe from Friends. Like she would have made that as a post.
Yeah. With the filter.
See, only the
So
best for
happy
your
you
birthday.
came.
Only the best
for your birthday. We
birthday.
pulled out all the stops. And so we went to the Waldorf Astoria, the rooftop. It is so delicious, so much fun food. We got some drinks, we were hanging out. And then after lunch, we then moved on to Heath's first activity of the day, which was
K1 racing. We went go-kart racing. It's so much fun. They really went all out because it was
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't. And
they
Zane
didn't.
needs to
No,
get into
you
that.
guys-
Zane
you
has
guys went
beef
all
with
out.
K1.
Oh, K1.
You guys really
Oh
went
no,
all out.
I got
with
beef
taking
with
us to-
K1. Yo, K1, your fucking customer service sucks.
I'll never go
Sucks
again.
Dick. Terrible.
I'll never go.
Terrible.
The amount of
I will die on that hill.
I'm not kidding. We planned this for a month. So like every few days I would get a call from Zane just like freaking out because K1 is so bad, I guess,
That's
was trying to book
crazy.
something.
It's also funny because I know for a fact you're like, okay, I'm gonna do XYZ, XYZ, XYZ. You can call K1. So you're like, I gotta pull through with it. Like this
Yeah.
is my job.
That's
I gotta do this.
Well, also, it was a really big deal because, can we talk about it here?
Yeah, it was a big deal because I wanted to surprise you with F1 Miami tickets, which I got to do, which we'll tell you how we
Yes.
did it.
K1?
But I wanted to
At
do it
K1,
at
we were gonna
K1
do it.
speed. I wanted to do it there.
What does that mean?
At K1 Speedway, at the go-kart racing, he wanted to be like, so the initial idea was that you guys were going to finish your lap and then we were going to have like
A big
us or
banner.
the workers or something. We were literally in the midst of getting a banner made so that someone could run out with the banner like, you're going to F1 Miami.
which is why I got the GoPro like mounts on, which thank God we didn't do. Like there was a lot of things where
so
I left
funny.
there and I looked around me and I was like, thank God we didn't do it here because nothing would have went to plan.
I just can't believe it was easier to get Phoebe to come to brunch with us than it was to have K1 set up. Like
Truly.
that's crazy.
She has this option on Cameo where you can just like pay for the ultra premium package for
To
her
come
to
to
sit
lunch?
7 tables away from you.
With a hat and sunglasses and not want to be
I
bothered.
guess the royalties are like,
Yeah. Oh, by the way,
not coming
when I
through.
say customer service to K1, it's not when we were there. It was trying to call them, trying to plan this, just everything for it out.
Got it.
But they wanted like, how much was it if we like to film?
I don't even want to say the price because it was ridiculous.
it was crazy.
It was a crazy, they said that we weren't allowed to bring any cameras in. Like the only way we were able to film was through iPhones. We're like, fine, that's okay. It's like, can you get me a price They're saying you have to rent out the whole facility, which I was like, come on.
Did you say we were filming a movie? Like what?
No, I told them it was one camera guy, one like DSLR camera, which is very normal.
Yeah.
But
most
like,
people just have that kind of
For a
camera on
birthday.
them.
but I get it. Normally as soon as that there's lens, they think it's like a production. I get that.
But it's
But
K1.
I called five times asking, hey, did you get a price for the price it would
Nothing.
cost for us to film there? Nothing. Oh yeah, we'll ask them today. Nothing. Called back again. Nothing. Called again. Oh, the lady was out of office for 3 days. I was like, oh, okay. Heath's birthday is tomorrow. We're not going to get this figured out.
My favorite was
Called again.
She finally called back after like so many times, and then he's like expecting an answer, and she goes, "I just want to let you know, I just sent an email to ask." And he was like, "Don't call me."
No.
A week and a half later after call, I was like, you know what? I'll
Damn.
go fuck myself. I'll
go sit on my thumb over here, okay?
and you know
How
what?
about that?
Heath, after all that, I was like, K1 must be fucking packed if they just cannot get anything done, right?
Right.
And I would understand, Disney, if you're calling Disney World, I'm like, you know what? I might have
get
to
it.
call 6 times because they're just so
It's
busy.
Disney.
It's Disney.
The
But
mouse
my
is
God,
busy.
we get there, we're about the only ones there. We're
was-
the only ones in this fucking building. I was like, we're the only ones in this building and you couldn't even let us film in here. That's crazy.
That is pretty wild.
But we did film on our phones, and it is on the Patreon.
It
But
is.
Well,
we
no,
did
actually,
film there.
They were chill there. It was just the like getting up to that point was just
like
a little
dealing
bit.
with corporate
Yeah.
K1.
You know
basically.
the
were really
saying,
chill there.
it's better to ask for forgiveness than ask for permission. I think that was a
right.
perfect example. We should have just came in with a camera, and I think we would have been fine.
Yeah.
We would have been fine at least halfway through.
You know what
and
it
then-
reminds me of? Very different analogy, but similar vibes. My friend knows a girl who's like a wag, so she's married to like an NFL player. So like obviously they like quote have money, but she was looking for a birthday party for someone just to shoot and like take photos. The photographer quoted $40,000, and she's like, "Babes, 1, this isn't a wedding. Okay. 2, that's a lot for a wedding. 3, you're only doing this because you know like who I'm married to."
Wow.
So she passed on them, and then they came back and like, "Okay, I'll do it for 5K," and I was just like, "What?"
Shut
That's
up.
crazy.
But it reminds
40K.
me of like
People
they-
try to just take like advantage because of that situation.
Yes.
They're like,
crazy.
oh, just because they have money, they're idiots. Like they think that they're
They're
just
like, oh,
idiots.
it's a
But
come up for me. They're gonna pay it. Wait, real quick, just to backpedal. What is a wag? What'd you call them?
Oh, WAG, wives and girlfriends of like professional.
that was the first time I've ever heard that. I didn't even ask because
I've never heard of that.
It's
didn't wanna sound
professional
stupid.
athletes. Like there was a show on E, I think it was called Wags back
Wives
in the day.
and girlfriends.
And that stemmed from that show.
It might have been a thing. I'm assuming it's a thing before. But
Wives
I
and
love that
girlfriends?
show. That
Yeah.
show was great.
So, like, if
Of
you ever see
athlete,
gr-
just like play
Wives
like
and
out.
girlfriends of professional athletes.
Wow.
Yeah, so you could be like a football WAG. You could be a baseball
Hockey
Is
WAG.
wag.
Alex Earl a wag?
Yeah.
She's
she's
a
a WAG.
girlfriend.
But what if she's bigger than him?
Then is he a WAG?
He'd
Wives and
be
girlfriends.
A bag.
Husbands
Wives and
and boyfriends of influencers.
He's a hag.
A HAB,
He's a hag.
husband and boyfriend.
Oh, hab. You're right. You're right.
So like
Husband and
Cal would be
boyfriend
a
of influencer.
hab of an influencer.
Yeah.
a hab.
Stop trying to make HAB happen.
Hab.
He's
I
a
like
hab.
that.
You know what I love? Habit.
Oh, wait,
Okay, subtle plug.
All right, get that.
Okay, subliminal
Okay,
plug.
get that shit. You'll be on the next one. Don't worry.
Okay.
Get it, queen.
Wait, picture bang this one now.
Oh no.
Yes,
Not the
perfect.
bang.
That was good.
Silly goofy mood.
Before we continue, we want to give a big thank you to our sponsor of this podcast, Wayfair.
You guys, it is springtime. That means we are spring cleaning. Maybe you want to refresh your home. Maybe you want to, change out the hardware in your kitchen or fully redo a room. Maybe you're moving. I'm not sure what's on your schedule, but if you are doing any of the above, you have to check out Wayfair. They are the best to revamp your home. You've got a home project, whatever it is, they are amazing.
If you've watched Rim and I for a while, you know we are obsessed with Wayfair. I'm currently redoing my office upstairs, and I am just so affected by my room and my surroundings. And Wayfair has stylish and quality home improvement products for every budget. That's my favorite. They have things for literally whatever you need.
When Mariah and I actually moved into our new home, we bought a new bed for our room. It came so quick. The shipping was so fast, and it came exactly like it looked on the pictures. And honestly, I just how easy it was to find everything on their site is just with all the different tabs and different filters that you can use. It's just so easy to navigate everything.
No, I genuinely think it's like one of the best kept secrets simply because all the things are so unique. Like it's sometimes I don't want to shop from like other companies because I don't want to have the same couch that everyone has, or I don't want to have
Right.
the same XYZ whatever. And I feel like yeah, they have really good stuff.
I'm literally looking at our coffee table right now in the middle of our room that is from Wayfair. And the rug actually was from Wayfair too.
That's right.
So much from our studios from Wayfair. If you guys are looking for, whether it's a coffee table, a rug, they have wallpaper. They have literally anything you could need if you're redoing like a whole bathroom, maybe like a reno, vanities, sinks, all that kind of stuff. They have you covered and the prices are unbeatable.
No, yeah, I have done a lot of room makeover videos on my YouTube career, and if any of you have seen them, you know that Wayfair is one of the ones that I use all the time.
And they have something for everybody's budget. You can pick and choose from a huge selection from any budget that you're working with.
Also, best of all, you guys, there is free and easy delivery, even on the big stuff. They'll help you set it up. Truly, that is, I think, the best game changer out of all of it.
Even my bed frame was free and fast delivery.
That's crazy. Delivery, sometimes you don't also put that into account when you are buying something and
Take
then
it
all of a
for
sudden the
granted.
price doubles.
Yep.
That's amazing.
So shop the best selection of home improvement online. Get renovating with Wayfair. Head to wayfair.com right now.
That's WAYFAIR.com. Wayfair, every style, every home. Thank you, Wayfair, for sponsoring this podcast. We love you.
Okay, K1. Okay.
Yeah. So K1 was really fun though. Once we were there, everything was good. We got to race. And then they had like a little arcade section. We were playing games. We got the claw machine. We won.
Mm-hmm.
For Rosie.
Yeah, we got Rosie a
I have
little tiny little treat. It was kind of sweet. And then after K1, we got back into the car. And we went to the next surprise. And this one was for both of us. This was really crazy because you guys are just insane and you did way too much and above and beyond.
I feel like at this point, I thought the day was done.
Yes.
So I feel bad that if you guys felt we weren't excited, I know for a fact both of us were just so shocked because we get to a mall and you present us with a shopping spree.
Insane.
And I was actually speechless. So I'm so sorry if I didn't give a good reaction.
Yeah, also like my genuine me freaking out reaction is a lack of freak out.
Yeah.
If you watch the video of me walking into the surprise party, is this.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
So, and then there's me.
So
I think you immediately threw stuff down and started dancing.
Yeah, I like.
She jumped into people's
she,
arms.
she, I think she got nervous.
That's what
It was like a little kid when they get
she was
surprised.
excited.
No,
That was
That's what I'm
true
saying. Like a
excitement.
little kid that got excited.
That was my excitement. Then I saw everyone I knew, and I just throw my shit. And the first person I made eye contact with was Taryn, which just tracks. So I run over and jump on her. But then I saw Evan, and then I saw everyone. I was like, oh my god, I'm so happy.
It was really sweet. We honestly did the shopping spree because we wanted you guys to feel spoiled, but also we were like, oh, this is really good because we had Topgolf after, but we weren't sure with Friday traffic how it was going to be. So we were like, this is really good because the mall is right next to K1. And so what we could do is we could decide the amount of time you need and have based on how much time we need to get to Topgolf. So we're like, it's either going to be a 5-minute shopping challenge or it can be a 3-hour shopping challenge depending on the day.
Oh, and it was because we went to the biggest mall in the world, Dalai Lama.
It was crazy. But it's so funny because we first got there, we did the whole open your eyes, it was surprised with the shopping spree. We had an envelope with $500 cash, and it was just go, you have an hour, go spend this money. If you don't spend it,
Mr. Beast.
they're take it
Yeah,
back.
and we took their
was.
wallets and credit cards, so they can't use their own shit. They have to spend the cash.
My first thing, as soon as we opened that door, I beelined it to a Cinnabon. And
Priorities.
I treated my baby Zane to a Cinnabon.
You should have seen. So where we started was probably the worst part of the mall, which we didn't realize. So when we're walking around, we walked around the other way. We're like, damn, this mall is bad.
It was terrible.
And Remy kept being
bad.
like, this is the best mall.
It is. It's the best
I was like,
mall.
what are you talking
Well, we
about?
didn't go the route you went. We went the other way, and we're like,
But it's nice they have options.
No, there's so
No,
many
but,
things. They have
no, you
so many
didn't walk
options.
where we
No,
walked.
no,
It was
I know,
really
no,
bad.
We know because we were about to go that way, and then I go, I think Nordstrom's the other way. We should tell the guys that. I look it up on the directory, and I'm like, oh my god. We should tell them most of the real stores are on the other side.
How is anybody supposed to know that you're supposed to go through
Yeah,
a
you're-
Macy's?
Yeah,
That
that's
should-
pretty
the
crazy.
directory.
No,
That's
no.
pretty crazy.
If they're gonna have a mall that looks like that, they need to have signs saying, "Yo, the real
Go
shit is
through
that
Macy's,
way."
Yo,
Because-
the real shit
no,
is that way.
Because I don't even know
Follow
how
this
that
way to real shit.
Like where that Cinnabon was. Imagine working there. Your hours would feel like forever. Like you're never gonna.
If you're
leave
on that
work.
side of the mall,
It was like eerie
I don't
and
know.
sad and
hey,
empty.
that Joanne. Well, the Joanne's is going out of business. But if we had a
And
5-minute,
Joanne's.
if we had a
Rest in
5-minute shopping challenge, I would have booked it there.
Hell yeah. Bought a
that-
gift card.
It was It was like
Well,
90%
no,
off.
They don't
learn
accept
from
'em.
Jordan.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah, Jordan.
Jordan.
He brought a gift card, $100 gift card, and they said no.
$150. They wouldn't take it.
That's
no
insane.
gift cards.
Go
That's
fuck yourself.
crazy.
Hey, but we talked. We got it right.
Do you want me to call Joanne?
They never did. Wait, I thought they
I don't
ended
think
up
they have
honoring
the
it.
money, no.
I'll call Joanne's for you.
We spent like what 25 minutes in that little empty part of the mall, and then
Well, Zane kept saying he was like, you got to go to Nordstrom to blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, there is no Nordstrom.
Here's the
No.
thing. I called him because I was like, oh, I want you guys to have a really good experience. So I was like, hey, just letting you know, we're walking through. If you walk through Macy's, you can get to the other side of the mall. We're good. Don't worry about it. Hung up on me. I kid
But
you
then
not.
also come to find out he was trying to sabotage me the whole time, so I didn't spend the money. He
look,
was like, no, I think we got to go this way. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
okay.
I
No,
also
he
Because-
takes you
because-
to Cinnabon.
if they lose, they give my money back. So I wanted my $500 back.
excuse me, the day before the birthday, I was like, hey, make sure you go to the bank and pull out your money for Heath. I'll pull out the money for Alisha. He goes, oh, I need 2 days notice to pull out money from an ATM.
I had this weird bank that like nobody knows about.
Yeah,
Literally, my bank.
sure.
I've never seen my bank in my like.
you know,
Is
you
it a
can pull out
credit
money from
union?
any
I think
ATM.
I'm the only person that is with this bank.
You can
any
go to
ATM,
any ATM.
you can get money from.
You just have to pay like
Not
$5.
with the bank. Not with the bank I'm in.
Yes, huh?
Is it a bank or a credit union?
And no, I'm not paying 10% interest on the fucking cash I'm
No,
pulling
no,
out.
he's in the bank of stingy. He just don't want to go to the bank.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Regardless.
Until it's his birthday.
I don't give a shit. You can get me a bag of coal for my birthday. I don't care.
Okay.
But gift giving is not my love language.
Okay, so where did you get to in the mall?
So finally, once we found out you had to go through a Macy's to get over to the nice big open side where the real stores are, we were like kind of running through trying to see where we knew we could buy a big ticket item to get the money spent. So we saw Sunglass Hut, and I've been dying to get a pair of sunglasses. So I was like, okay, we'll go there. I know they usually have deals too, so we'll be good till we go in.
And you forgot your sunglasses.
Exactly.
that
So
day.
I needed to get a pair anyway, so it worked out perfectly. You know, I got sensitive eyes ever since my LASIK eye surgery. I need to keep these puppies covered. So we go in. I find the pair of Persols that I've been wanting. So I was like, okay, perfect. Let's get these. And then they had a deal that was buy one, get the second one 40% off or whatever, which I think is their deal they have year round.
No, that's why Black Friday sales are always the same from a shopaholic.
Yeah.
I'm like, you had this 2 months ago.
Yeah. So Zane ended up finding a pair that he wanted too there. I was like, okay, perfect. Do that. So we got my pair, and then he got a pair of Tom Ford.
Tom Ford.
Very nice.
I think those are the most expensive glasses I've ever owned in my life.
Yeah,
was
they're
those
nice though.
glasses.
They look like SpongeBob. You know when SpongeBob wears the big black big frame?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's like that, but they're
You're right.
I'm gonna actually dress like SpongeBob at Coachella.
Cute.
And I'll wear
Don't-
those glasses with it.
Don't lose them there.
they're really sick.
Oh, I won't. I probably will. It's fine. But as long as somebody else gets them and they have
Enjoy
their
it?
own pair, yeah. As long as they enjoy it, then I'll be fine.
Gift giving is your love language. What
No,
are you talking
it's
about?
unintentional gift giving is my love language. I don't want to plan it. I don't want to plan it, or I don't want to think about it.
You
too
leave
much.
it to fate.
Yeah.
I understand.
Exactly.
So we got him that pair, and as we're leaving, we stumbled into the Ray-Ban Meta section.
glasses.
And we jokingly were like,
We're actually making fun of somebody else that has glasses like that records everything, and we're like, hey, look, we should be like that person. And then we look at each other, we're like,
Like, I'm
we
Should
sarcastically
be like that person.
bought 2 pairs of Meta glasses because we put them on. We were like, look at that.
Wouldn't it be so funny if we just
oh, and we're like, you know what? We should use these glasses to film at Coachella.
like, haha, that's so lame. We should do
fun.
that. Wait, actually.
Really don't lose those then.
No, but that as soon as you
True.
stop recording, it saves into your phone.
Oh,
So
sick.
if you were to lose the glasses, you have the footage already.
That's true.
wow. Okay.
But
So that's
it's
really good.
cool
That's
a really
because
good
we were
idea.
yeah.
It would be really sick to vlog on those Coachella, our POV of each other. We were like, oh my God, imagine the shots of us cheersing a glass and just I don't know. There was just not like a whole video, but we thought it'd be fun to do
Just
like
in sections and
certain
pieces.
POV sections of the Patreon vlog for Coachella is gonna look really
And
sick
also,
on those.
and also, what sucks about it's I get why they did it, but when it's recording, it shows a big flash.
yeah,
Oh,
But
the
they
glasses.
need to do that.
yeah,
Yes, which is I get it, but you know what? I think that flash is actually to film at night.
it does have like a light to it. Yeah,
Yeah,
Wait,
so I think
that's
it's
sick.
a film
Part
at
of me
night.
thinks I'm like, is it a safety? Or maybe in settings you can turn it off. I
I-
feel like maybe it's a safety
No,
thing.
I think
I
you
think
could,
it's
I think
safer
flash.
too.
I think flash you could turn it off, but I'm sure it shows red,
the
like
other
a red
one just
blinking
have like
light.
a red dot to let people know you're recording.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is like uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're really excited to use those. We're going to be using those out there. We will not be using the V10s just in case, so we don't lose them. I'd rather.
No, I got air tags for them.
Oh, good.
Do you think that will really help at the
Yes, because
Coachella
it'll help
event?
us know, is it at least with us?
Yeah.
You know, because every time we lose stuff, we're like, as long as it's with us, we're fine. But
But it'll be easy to know if it's with you or not. If it's not in your
no,
pockets,
because
it's
then
not
we
with
were
you.
then we were at the airport. We were looking through all our luggage, and we were like, if we just knew it was with us, but we would have been able
Are-
to know it was at the hotel.
Are we still missing one from?
No, we
found
got
it.
it.
Oh, good. Good.
Prime example.
It was in my bag.
Yep.
See,
See, that's
Exhibit
the thing.
A.
As long as we could track it at your house, we would have been
We-
fine.
yeah, exactly,
But
you're
Cal
right.
and I were tearing our house up.
Yep.
Also, because in the end, it's like it feels like it's on you guys.
Yes.
So I get why the stress. Like I'm like, I don't know, it's somewhere. You know what I mean?
It's
Are
gotta
the-
be somewhere.
Are the air tags on there right now?
I'm going to put them on there tonight.
Very good.
Don't
very
you
good,
worry.
very
Don't you
good.
worry.
good.
Okay, so we did the mall shopping spree.
I bought
Yes.
a Dyson air straightener, their new like straightener thing. And I was going back and forth because you can borrow it anytime, guys.
Thank
Do
you.
not worry.
Thank you.
Oh, thank God.
And I was going back and forth because I'm so indecisive sometimes. And I was like, do I get a lot of little things or do I get one big thing? And if I only have an hour, I already wasted 30 minutes at this point. I was just like, I don't know. So then I was like, I just want it to be something like different and fun. I was looking at some glasses and then they were like a little overpriced. And I was like, no, I want it to be like right there. Then I look and
Did
I
they end up
see-
being over or under 500?
It was $4.99.
Wow.
So tax was $5.50. So I did pay the extra tax. Don't worry. But they had it, and you guys won't care, but pretend to be so excited for me, okay?
It was a limited edition.
It was a limited edition.
Oh, I was freaking.
No, they had the purple plum color. And
What?
no,
Guys,
listen,
it
listen,
is
listen, listen.
unbelievable.
Which
No,
no,
it really
listen,
is.
Which I liked. However, when we were in Japan, there was the pink color because of cherry blossoms and stuff, and I was like,
It was
oh my
pink.
God.
It was pink.
So I go, oh my God, do you have the pink? And then she goes, oh, I think that's everything that's out here stuff. And I was like, oh, well, it says on the tag like that the pink was here. She's like, let me check the back.
That bitch.
She comes back.
Well, it says out here that it is.
I'm like, really? Well, it said, no, she was so sweet. Then she comes back and she goes, this is the last one. So I got the last pink color and
Woohoo!
I had 15 minutes to spare.
Yes, she did.
I don't know. You guys are pretty
Yeah.
late with coming back
You
to
were
our
15
spot.
minutes late to where we needed to be.
That was
Yeah,
that was
what the
because of me.
fuck?
That was me.
Oh, that's
My
okay,
transaction
okay.
took a minute, but
That's okay.
Transit, what were you buying?
I got some sunglasses too.
Ooh, which ones?
They were blue.
blue. What kind of
Blue
blue
ones?
Your blue Chanel.
Ooh, and
you.
what was the damage on those?
Free.
No
They
damage.
were
They're brand new.
free.
She got $15,396.
Well, minus the money you owe her. I mean, they were free.
Exactly.
That's true.
Exactly.
That's it. Did you? Are you gonna send me an invoice for that?
I will send you an invoice.
Send me a Venmo request.
Okay.
I never get those. Actually, I do. I just ignore
Yeah,
them.
you
Wait.
just
I know. No,
decline
I,
them.
no. I just don't. I don't see the. I don't see the notifications.
No, that
ever.
was me with Danielle. She was like, did you not get my money? I was like, oh, no, I just haven't looked. Like, I think I do, but I turned off the notifications because at one point I had fans always asking and requesting money, and they would use fake names that were close to my friend's name. So Loesch would have been like, oh, that's so-and-so. Like, yes. But no.
And you got your money back, right? The one when I Venmoed you back.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
good.
was mad.
I was.
I was like, why is my balance so high? And then I realized it was you.
Before we continue, we want to give a big thank you to our next sponsor of this podcast, DraftKings Casino.
The Great Rewards Hunt is on, so join the adventure with DraftKings Casino. For fun seekers, follow the trail to huge jackpots, weekly bonuses, and exclusive games.
Plus, new players can get their losses back up to $1,000 in casino credits on their first day. Just sign up with code BASIC and start playing to get up to $1,000 in casino credits back with a minimum $5 net loss. Only on DraftKings Casino. The crown is yours.
And if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Org.
Please play responsibly. 21 plus. Physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia only. Void in Ontario. Eligibility restrictions apply. New customers only.
Lost back for 24 hours, up to 1,000 in non-withdrawable casino credits that expire in 168 hours. Terms at casino.draftkings.com/promos.
Thank you so much, DraftKings, for sponsoring this podcast. We love you.
So after our little shopping spree, we made perfect timing. Zane doubted my ability to plan a schedule.
I didn't die. I was like, I don't think we're gonna make it to the next one. Or
I also got these
make it in
guys.
time.
Oh, gorgeous.
Wait, I love.
Where'd you get them at?
Well, it was Piercing Pagoda, but now it's called Banter.
I love. That's where I got my ears pierced when I was like 12. Piercing
I got
Pagoda.
that.
You didn't get it
Walmart.
at Claire's?
I got my second at Claire's, my first at Piercing Pagoda.
All right.
I got mine done at Walmart.
It was
In
in the
Moreno
parking
Valley.
lot.
Walmart's
Stop.
got everything. They really do.
They did.
They did.
They don't do that anymore.
They're coming back though. Isn't
There's a
Walmart good now?
McDonald's in every Walmart too, and they had
Yeah.
like the Ronald McDonald bench
Yeah.
outside.
I forgot about McDonald's.
Yeah,
Yes,
in a
they are.
Walmart. They
Oh.
did.
That was like the Pizza Hut for
Target.
Pizza Hut Express at Target.
Yes.
Isn't it weird though? Like being older now, you realize they just had like a contract for X amount of time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like,
I feel like people still don't really
Well,
know
Pizza
that,
Hut's
but
still
we
at
do.
Target right now.
Really?
So,
It's like
some
not a
some
full
of them.
store. It's like if you go to the snack shop, they have like a warmer of like personal
Oh,
pizzas
yeah.
and breadsticks though.
You know what I miss is Kmart.
Kmart.
That
I
shit.
love-
That
I
shit
didn't
was
go to
bad.
Kmart much.
No, I
don't
loved
think.
Kmart.
Walmart is better than Kmart.
Marshalls was my
agree.
shit.
I love a Marshalls.
Marshalls isn't good.
Whoa.
Marshall's like you have to go through every single aisle and you have
That's
to look
the
at
beauty of it.
Yeah,
I
you
know.
find a
I don't
hidden
got time
gem.
for
When you're
that.
bored, you go.
Yeah,
No,
when you got like
Home
5
Goods.
hours, you go.
When I like actually
Well, Home Goods is the same company.
Yeah.
Marshalls,
I
Home
love-
Goods, and
And Joann's.
TJ Maxx.
Ross, and TJ Maxx. Yes.
Oh, and
Yes.
Ross. I think they're all the
But
same.
like for actual stuff, like for your house, the salt and pepper shakers, like the cooking, like they have the best stuff and for actual great prices.
Oh,
I agree.
1,000%.
I agree.
and like they're liquid sugar pumps for like coffee.
Oh,
flavor,
I
stuff
love.
like that.
If I need a coffee syrup, I go to
gosh.
Home Goods.
Wait, that's
Truly.
where the Drizzleicious snacks
Yes.
we love?
Yeah.
the best.
That's where
What do you
Rem
mean?
found them.
Guys, no, I have like a big problem with Drizzleicious
No, they're
right now.
so good.
I
They're
I eat
delicious.
like the family bag. I eat one of those a day. Day.
I was gonna say that's,
That's
okay, and I couldn't
fine.
lie.
Yeah, no, I think.
I mean, it's
fine.
okay.
No, he bought bulk, guys.
Like I buy them in bulk from Amazon.
He's
They're
got-
Do you
great.
He's
pour milk
in
in
the
it?
closet.
I've always wanted to make it cereal.
Ooh, good idea.
I've always wanted to make
There's
it
a
cereal.
box this big in the closet,
Yeah.
full of the big bags.
Oh, by the way, do not buy like the little personal bags. Buy the bigger bags
Yeah.
because the bigger bags, the crunch is just better. No, there's something off with the little bags. Do
There's
not
more
get the little
drizzle
bag.
on it too.
What's your flavor? S'mores.
I love the birthday cake.
I love the birthday cake.
I like
That's
the
my
birthday
favorite.
cake.
Yeah,
I like
that's
the
my
caramel
fave.
too.
Yeah,
Caramel.
it's and like the actual icing on it. It's the buttercream that I like. So at the bottom of the bag, it's where they all sit. I grab it all and I just and I eat it all.
Okay, so add that to your list of brands you want to work with.
Drizzle-
Drizzleicious.
oh, I will. But I feel like they're a small business.
So help them out.
I should. I did, and I am helping them. I'm telling them that literally the snack I eat every day.
Zane becomes the face of Drizzleicious.
No,
I would
our
love
next
to be the face of
episode-
Drizzlicious.
Everywhere.
Oh, I wish. Drizzlicious, I'm right here. I'm here at your
Drizzylicious.
Drizzlicious.
Okay, so
Hi,
after
Drizzylicious.
we finished the shopping spree, we got in the car and we headed to our Topgolf reservation, which we were right on time
Around
for.
this time, I know you guys were like not tweaking, but a little more like on edge because Rem was like, "Are you guys having fun? Energy's good. Are we all having fun?" And I'm like, "Yeah." But like, it was that time of the day when the sun's out. There's
You're
a little-
kind of giving it away, huh?
No, as we know, I'm as subtle as a gun. I'm always like I'm so good at planning things. I can keep a secret. I can absolutely, if you tell me something, I will keep a secret. But if it's a not serious secret,
Like a prank?
I get really excited.
just kidding.
Like the prank. Literally, like
I'm like, Remy,
when I
way to
bought the
be-
gum and I just get so excited.
Yeah.
Oh, the gum.
I just can't. I can't.
Or the merch.
No, you
Yes.
guys, I'm like really bad at it. I'm really bad at like
You get
pranking
excited.
people. I get really excited. And I like build it up in my head and I know I'm not gonna do a good job, so I just ruin it. Anyways, that's for therapy later. We get to Topgolf and we're so excited because we keep talking about doing Topgolf together and so excited. We all got to golf together, which was really exciting.
It was awesome. I love Topgolf.
Me too.
Me
It's just
too.
like it's a vibe. You don't even have to like golf to like Topgolf. Just like the booths that you sit at, the food is great.
Food's
I,
so
I
good.
do. I do have a.
I know your complaint.
I have a not a complaint.
I have a complaint.
I wish Topgolf. You know how they're all like high tops.
Constructive criticism.
I want them to have like booths.
No, they did.
Now
They
we're.
do on the 3rd floor. I think where we were, it's
It's
the
like a
high
lounge.
top.
But Remy, we couldn't afford the 3rd floor.
I
That's-
didn't make the reservation.
Oh.
But regardless,
kidding,
we
I'm
still had a
kidding.
lovely time.
As I was trying to rent out the facility.
fried mac and cheese.
We need every booth.
I was trying to get our babies the whole warehouse.
And did
While
we?
you couldn't even get the 3rd floor.
And did we?
No, it was too fucking much. Oh, I'll just tell you what they wanted $8,500 to film a K1 speed. $8,000.
To film one lap.
It was like 2 hours, 2 hour minimum.
But it was still a buyout, right?
Yeah, but if you were
Yeah,
filming
but
a
like-
film, I get that.
Like,
no, I still think it's crazy, but there would have only been us there.
It would have only been us, but it didn't
Who
need
knows?
to be like that.
Maybe not.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
You saw what it looked like, right? Like it didn't. It wasn't that big of a deal.
I had a lovely time. I did. That was my first time at a K1 speed. Not what I was expecting from like what everyone has always talked about throughout the
Okay,
years.
what were you expecting?
I thought it'd be like a little more rowdy. Like we walked in, it was dead silent and like really open. Granted, again, there was no one there really, but I thought there'd be like music bumping and like
Yeah.
party, and it was just kind of
Maybe
like
at night.
it was also really spread out. Like from walking in the doors, like it was so far of just emptiness that I was like, interesting.
That's true.
That's what
I will
I
say
thought.
the Burbank location has a better feel to it.
Got it. Okay. Everybody grew up going to the Anaheim one by my house, and like,
Oh, okay.
that one looks from the outside like it'd be a little more poppin'. I will say, maybe just that location.
It'd probably be more popping if they had better customer service.
Yeah. Regardless, Topgolf was amazing.
Yeah, Topgolf was really fun.
well, Remy was throwing shots down my throat.
Oh yes. Okay. So at this point, I know my girl, and I know we're getting close to the party, and I know she will have a better time if she walks in and she's a little tipsy. I know she will have a better car ride if she's a little tipsy. Like she'll just have a more fun experience. So
You
I knew,
also know I'm a down bitch because you're like, I think I want to drink. I'm like, okay.
yeah, exactly. I knew it was very easy, but I was like, I just know she'll have more fun, and I wanted you to have the best time. Even if you were getting tired, I was like, I know once you get a couple drinks in you, you won't be as tired anymore. And I didn't want you to walk in and be like, so I was like, okay, this is my job. And I made sure you had some shots, as well as Zane. Made sure you had someone to like, party with.
Yeah, I really didn't want any ounce of alcohol, but
Imagine if on your birthday,
I know, but espresso martini. Hate to see me coming.
He really matched the vibe. I
You
have to
did.
give you
You
that.
did.
Like,
I know. I really.
he
I
pulled through.
had to, and I knew that we were about to walk into a full house, so I
Yeah.
was like, I should drink a little bit.
Also, can we talk about real quick the front of Top? Like literally walking into the front of Topgolf looks like it's the most exclusive strip club you could ever imagine. There's a full blown body scanner you got to walk through. Security guards standing
There's
at
like
the front.
guns.
eight
full,
security.
full
Yeah.
like AR. They got balaclavas on. They've got. I'm not joking.
They
They've got
did.
plate carriers.
It was ridiculous. I went up to one of the guards. I was like, "Hey, did something happen here? Like, why is the
Why
entrance
is it-
like this?" And he looked at me. He's like, "It's just the owners. They just want it a little bit more serious." I was like, "Okay." I was
No.
like, "This looks like a fucking shooting just happened yesterday."
It's
and you
crazy.
guys are now just
But I
on
think
alert.
what they were the most concerned about us walking in is they were like, no liquids, any flasks, homemade flasks, throw it out. If you have any liquids. So I
underage
think people
drinking.
are
I think people came with like
sneaking in alcohol.
Molotov cocktails or some shit.
Not
Like,
even, you know what? I think it's not even underage drinking as much. I think they're like, we're missing out on money because people are bringing their
I think
own
people are just
shit.
sneaking alcohol in.
But
So
also,
I think that's
like,
what it is.
They said that, and then we were walking through, and I was like, "Do you want to check my backpack?" And he's like, "No, you're good. Go."
Oh yeah.
And I'm
All
like,
our
"You
ba-
didn't. The one place I could put a bottle in."
They did go through Cal's bag though.
He did have a massive tripod, and I was very shocked they let that in.
He was like going through everything, and the guy came
also
up
has
and
a
pulled him to the side, and he was like, "Hi, can you go through your bag for me?" And Cal was like, "Yeah." So he like puts it on the ground. He starts like pulling everything out, and he's like kind of shuffling it through. And he's like, "Do you want to like look through it?" And the guy's like, "I'm watching you look through it right now. Like you're good to go." And we're
It
like, "Okay."
literally was a 4-foot metal tripod. So I
Yeah.
thought for sure, they're going to need to like hold that or something. They didn't. So I just thought it was it was interesting.
It was iconic. We then golfed. We all got to golf together. We got to finally see Heath golf, which was very
see Cal
exciting. Got to
golf.
see Cal golf.
Rem
We-
was turned
Cal and I snuck away to the
Fun.
bathroom.
Yeah, Cal hit his first drive, and Remy was like,
Take me to the bathroom.
Oh, my favorite part of that time was, so at this point now, Zane and I are getting drunk because obviously we know a big surprise party is about to happen. And
how long were people at the house waiting?
Since 7:30.
yeah,
What time did we get there?
We got
9.
there at 8:15 because we were supposed to get there at 8 and we were ready to get there at 8 and I called the Uber to get us there at 8. But people, even though we sent out a text, 2 texts saying
They were still late.
7:45
wait.
at the latest, you're not allowed to come in if you come in late. We're coming late. So we were like, fuck, we have to stall.
Who was
a
the
little
late
bit.
ones?
Most of them.
Yeah. Everybody got there at like 7:40,
You have to.
I will say.
I think for anything, you just, especially out here, you have to
Tell them
tell
early.
people an hour
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah.
They will. Oh, it doesn't matter. They will always show up late.
We're like having fun at Topgolf. We're like drinking. We're like getting ready to go. I'm getting ready to call the Uber. And Zane goes, Psst, Remy.
Is that why we went back in and you guys got more drinks?
Yeah.
So he like,
Because there's
we're
only
still at the
like
table.
10 people
We're
that were
still
like.
at the table though right now. And Zane goes, Psst, Remy. And he shows me his phone. And on his notes app, he wrote, Remy, should we say it's a movie night? And I was like, you don't have to address the note to me as you're showing me your
Remy. Dear Remy.
dear loud Zane.
Come on.
Should we say
I
it's a
also
movie night?
wrote it because in my head, that's how I would have said it. Remy, should we say it's a movie night? So I just wrote that as
You know
I was
what?
saying in
And
my
that
head.
was probably after you told me it was a movie night.
Yeah.
It was so funny. And so then I probably said yes, and you went,
It's a movie.
it's a movie night.
It's a movie night.
And so we call the Uber. We are scheduled to get there literally at like 8:01. We're like ready to go. And then we get a text like, hey, stall a little bit. There's only 10 people here out of like 40 people that are supposed to be there. So we're like, okay. So I go to the bathroom.
By the way, all Alicia's friends. They were all. I
Were
was like,
there or late?
We have to. No, your friends were on time. It was Heath's friends.
Damn.
So I was like,
No way.
Heath can now walk in, and it's just Alicia's friends. That would not look good. So we're like, we have to wait.
I
Yeah.
love you all. Mwah.
We like, at this point, I then go to the bathroom and I'm just sitting in there waiting. I'm standing at the sink for like 5
Wait,
minutes.
that's funny.
Just kicking my feet around, waiting.
We thought you had the worst diarrhea
No,
attack.
literally,
We
they're
were
like, she
outside
Which
was
was good.
Damn,
Which was
girl.
good that you thought like
You
we made
okay?
it made it seem like that. Yeah.
Alicia was about to go
well,
in and check on you.
here's the
We
thing.
were like,
I know. Zane of anyone could have had my back during that moment. I walk out, he goes, P.U.
yeah, no, he was.
But Rem,
I know he was leading
we
that
had
conversation.
to keep a secret though.
She's booping.
She told
Remy,
me.
the
she told
only
me.
reason why we would have to like get an Uber, you're like, oh, I got to go back in. It was because you had diarrhea.
No,
you're
the
a
diarrhea
very
happened
punctual
first.
person.
The diarrhea happened first. Then I go outside. As the Uber's pulling up, I get another text, stall again.
So you
So
had
I
to
go-
run to the stall
So then-
and make a poopy.
Then I go,
the mac and
I
cheese
think
bites were
Yeah,
going.
yeah.
it just went
through.
right through me. And so the Uber's pulling up and I go, I think I want to get another drink. Is that okay? And you're so sweet. Heath goes, yeah, like if you want to. And Alisha gives me a side eye. She's like, are you stalling? She literally says that to my face. I went, no,
for Froyo.
Just like, you know what? Just let it happen. Just let it happen.
I truly thought it was for Froyo.
She's a-
I thought we had a reservation for dessert somewhere. So I was like,
Reservation for Yogurt Land.
no, like literally.
You know what it's good when you go to a magician and go, I know how you did it.
Oh my god!
I know how you did it, guys. This is how he did it.
Show up your sleeve. Where's
it's
the other
behind your
deck?
back.
But I was freaking out because I was like, she knows this is a surprise party.
But
So
I
I was
did- I
trying
truly didn't.
so hard to throw you off again. We go inside, we take another shot.
Remy, the last like 3 shots you gave me, you go sorry every time, and I was like, okay,
For
like,
a movie night is crazy.
For Froyo, it's crazy.
For ice cream social is
wild.
crazy.
I truly thought it was a reservation for another place, but we were only gonna get dessert. Like we were going to BJ's for a Pizookie.
We're going to like what's that one with the tinks? Craig's.
yeah,
like
like
something
Okay.
special.
like
Yeah.
that. Like so that's yeah.
Was I right to get you drunk before?
Yes.
Okay,
if
good.
anyone has a problem with that, I had the best night of my life.
No. I know you. I know you better than anyone watching.
I know.
I know you. I know you'd like to walk in already on that level.
It doesn't sound very good. Was it okay that I got you drunk last night? It
No,
just doesn't
no,
sound
no,
good.
no.
I'm just trying to get consent now.
No. I just.
I know I'm a few
Ew.
days late, but
Is that bad? Was that a bad call?
No, no.
Okay.
Here's the thing. You know me so well. I don't even have like truly best night of my life. Everything was perfect. Truly, like I know there's gonna be someone being like Remy, blah blah, and I'm like, no, like y'all don't know. Like, they
Okay,
don't
good.
know.
Okay, good.
That's what I'm saying.
I just know my girl.
It's okay
I
if
know
friends
her.
get friends drunk.
what's today? Today's
April
the 7th.
7th.
I think my 2 years on the 14th.
Stop!
It is.
I think we're a week away. I think
Coachella.
it's the 14th.
Coachella
Oh my
was.
god!
Yeah, 2 years. Crazy.
I'm gonna have a drink for you.
Thank you. It's weird because it feels like it's longer than 2 years.
2 years is a long ass.
Was your
time.
last day the day after the weekend, the Coachella weekend?
It was the last day at the Coachella house.
That's gonna be this year too.
Yeah.
Yay!
And it's weird though because like for a year before I quit though, I was minimally drinking because that was when I was doing my transformation with Zila and everything.
Oh.
So like I wasn't drinking anyways. I would have like one drink every like 4 months. So to me it feels like I'm like 3 years.
Yeah.
But you did drink a good amount that Coachella before you quit.
Yes.
But like compared to how
Yes.
you used to, like
Yeah.
ripping shots versus like seltzers and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Were you doing
I used
shots
to-
or was it just mainly beer? And
I was
seltzer?
just crushing happy hours.
You weren't drinking liquor though, right?
No, but like for that year before I quit, it was like I was calorie mindful. So
Yeah.
it would
Yeah.
be like hard alcohol, like when I would drink, but I would barely drink.
Yeah.
So I feel like to me it feels like I haven't drank in 3 years, but technically like
So-
last drink was exactly 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years sober, 3 years sober, curious.
I'm
Too
sorry.
much?
Sober curious.
Sober curious.
Yeah.
That's right.
If you're
when
curious
you're-
about being sober.
Yeah, when you're like,
Am I
I'm
vape
debating it.
curious right now?
No, you're
Nicotine curious.
You're like you're dabbling.
Yeah, I'm nicotine curious. Yeah.
but vape free.
But vape free.
Did you see all the comments of people being like, if Zane's doing it, I'm doing it?
I know. I need to
You're an
update.
inspiration.
I need to
Zane. That's
update
good.
them though. I need to make a story
Tell them right
this
now.
week. Oh yes, I am day. Fuck. I need an app that tells me the day I'm
Oh, they
on.
have them.
No, I know they have them. I
You
just
should
need
just,
to
you
do
should
them.
just write down. Do you know what your last day was?
No, I gotta look at my calendar every time.
There's an app and it'll tell you how many days, hours, and like minutes
Wow.
every time you open it.
That's really cool. You should make one too.
So I wish
Was
I
it
could.
A-
I
was it
wish I
April
could
25th?
backtrack.
Oh wait, there's no way.
I'm gonna piece it up.
I'm only 13 days. There's no way.
No, you're more than
You said
that.
13 last time.
I'm day 20.
See? We're proud of you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Proud of you, Zane.
But man,
Very good.
I'm still waking up. Like my body feels like I just like smoked a lot of vape the night before. Like
That's good, no?
No, but I'm feeling more like I'm smoking than when I did smoke. My
It
chest
might
feels
be like
it's
clearing
mucus.
out.
Yeah, or
'Cause
maybe
I
like a
remember
withdrawal.
when I
don't
quit,
know.
I was like coughing stuff up for like a couple weeks.
Oh,
So you
okay.
might-
I'm coughing up a lot of mucus.
Yeah,
right
you
now.
might be like getting it all out of your lungs, like it's breaking. What you're
All right,
going.
cool. How do I speed up that process?
Time. It's just time. Do like hot showers. Try to like hack it up in the shower.
That's what I did this morning.
Okay.
Yeah. Try to just cough it up and get it out of your system.
Yeah, I'm trying.
But I remember for a while I was like,
Do I need
It
a
sounds
do
gross.
I need a detox?
no, your
Like,
body's
juice
your body's
for 3
naturally
days? No,
your body's
I'll do it.
naturally like flushing it out of your system.
Like I just feel like I'm vaping still.
You should maybe like sauna, maybe like sweat out.
Yeah.
Sauna steam room's good.
Yeah, just do that like a lot.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
should get one of those Vicks Vapor steam face things. You plug it in, you put water in it, and it puts a Vicks like little tab thing in it, and you put it on your face like this, like a mask, and you just go.
Do you sleep in
It
it?
helps with my allergies.
No,
now.
but you do it for like 20 minutes. You just let it like steam up in your face, and it's amazing.
Oh, that
I
sounds
have a
really
chin
nice.
strap for it, so I can work while just
Oh, that's
breathing.
cool.
Yeah.
Wait, where'd you get this from?
You should
Amazon. I can
you
send
should
a
get
link.
it. It's really nice.
It's great. I have these little like pods that
this
you
was
hit, and it
literally
puts like
me.
essential oils into
Yep.
it. Yeah.
The other
Yep.
day. Anyways, back to our birthdays. We were surprised.
Yeah, surprise birthday was unbelievable. It was my first ever surprise birthday party that I've been thrown, which was really cool. So thank you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Someone messed up. As soon as we walked in, I looked down the hall just to make sure that like coast is clear, like it's looking
Uh-huh.
good, and I see like a flash go off, and I was like, "Oh!"
I heard a
God.
voice.
You know what?
I heard a voice.
You
You
heard
know
a
what I
voice?
hate when when you're a part of the surprise team at a surprise party, and there's people that just won't shut up.
It's so
like,
easy
how
to
can-
just shut up.
How is there always like one person that needs to be like like cracking some sort of joke,
Yeah.
like whispering, being annoying and obnoxious, and then like
Making it about them.
I'm like, how can people just for 5 seconds just not shut
and
up?
I know it's
and
not
be
that
quiet?
serious. It's not that serious.
It's not.
It's really not that serious.
like,
It's also not that funny. Don't laugh.
But yeah, it's also not. If everyone's bursting out laughing because something really funny happened, I'd be like, it's fine. Something really funny happened, but you having to make a noise.
Why when it's silent, there's got to be that like the comedian that's got it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like, come on. Like,
I know that used to be you though.
not on surprise parties.
Okay.
Like that stuff I always take that shit super. I'm in.
No,
I'm in the corner.
Service.
Clocking in.
Ready to rock. You know what I mean?
When
But
you
like,
try to overcompensate for the loud ones and you're just being extra quiet.
Yes.
So
Shh.
stop. Knock it off.
Or you make them feel really stupid in front of everybody.
Yes.
That's good.
But yeah, that's so funny.
Love
Like
to
there's
do
always
that.
somebody like that. But nobody gave it away. But you're saying somebody did have a light go off.
Oh, but yeah, it was obviously a mistake. I think they were like
Yeah.
preparing to get a video,
Yeah.
and then like the flashlight went off. That was obviously a mistake, but I thought one of you guys would have seen that.
No.
We choreographed it all, you guys. Thursday we ran a dress rehearsal multiple
Oh
times.
yeah, just to
We
see if you
made
would see
sure-
anything.
With
Because,
who?
like-
Todd and Danielle.
No, just us two.
Oh, I was like, with who?
But
No,
if
with
you
us.
walk down the hallway, like you could see the kitchen from the door, or like there's a little space in the kitchen you could see. So we
Oh, the
really tried
glass.
hard to like decorate only to the left of that and only to the right
Like,
of that.
not
We
the
ran
table.
dress rehearsals, we
Right.
ran lighting, we ran it over and
Yeah,
over.
and we knew that it was
Damn.
gonna get dark at 7:45, so we knew timing was perfect.
Wait, thank you guys.
Yeah.
I
You
felt
guys
so
really-
loved.
Also, shout out to Lexi and Ollie because they did help us as well, and
Thank you.
Cal. And no, it went off without a hitch. I'm so glad you guys were surprised. It
Yeah.
was like such
It was
a perfect
awesome.
reaction
and
from the both of
spread
you.
was amazing.
Oh, the
Shout out
checkered.
Domino's.
No, just all the
Wait.
food, like everything. Like it was just like.
Oh, I didn't have. I didn't eat anything.
I didn't. Oh, that tracks. I didn't tell you this, but when we were at Topgolf, you gave me your phone to like take a photo or like something. No. It was funny, and I look and it says Domino's notification, but it didn't say what. It just said notification. So I show Zane, I'm like, haha, Remy would have like Domino's notifications for like.
And then I told her, I was like, I get Pizza Hut all the time.
Oh, you had to cover it up and
Yeah.
be like.
Yeah.
And then we walk and I saw Domino's. I was like, Domino's! I was like, this makes so much more sense. I had
That's
no idea.
funny.
So it was definitely like pizzas are in the oven.
Yes, but it didn't say that. It was just like Domino's. I was like, this bitch would
Yeah,
have
I
like,
have my-
Pizzas are in the
Like,
oven
it's
on
True.
the way.
No, the Domino's tracker is amazing.
yeah, oh, it's
best.
amazing.
Yes.
It's
Their
really
app
good.
is crazy.
Oh, it's amazing. So that's actually so funny. I'm glad that I have it hidden.
Yeah.
I used to not have my text messages hidden or
Same.
like my notifications, but
Yeah.
now I do
For times
for
like
times
this.
like this. Thank God.
We also told everybody that knows you to turn off your location. Turn off their location.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jordan came up to me. He's like, my phone's at my house. I had to leave my phone so you wouldn't know.
Oh, Jordan.
Oh, that's funny.
Committed.
That's
How
really good.
sweet. Thank you.
Our pinatas.
Oh, pinatas.
Oh my God, yes, the F1 of it all.
Yeah, so we instead of doing it at K1 speed, I was like, let's just save it for the house. We
Yeah.
put it inside the small pinata that they had to hit. We made a makeshift like pinata holder with
On, like, a
on
boom stand?
on a tripod with a string. It was actually it worked pretty well. It worked
It
pretty
did
well.
work really well. It was also really funny because Zane and I were very drunk. And so we had already set everything up. Again, we ran the dress rehearsal, but like just in case something went awry, we pulled our friend Lindsay, who was sober. And it was so funny because we were like talking, but we were so drunk. We were like just like going over the plan over and over. And we're like, okay, break. And Lindsay's like, wait, why am I here? And we're like, oh no, you're sober. So like you were just supposed to watch the conversation and like have scissors ready in case he can't get the paper open.
Normally that's Heath being the sober one.
Yes, we were just like, someone needs to have eyes on the
Right.
scenario in case something goes wrong because this was a very serious situation. Like we had one shot to film your birthday surprise.
It was very serious situation.
Yes.
It was.
Yeah.
It was a big
I have to
surprise.
apologize. I really slid in like trying to help find it, but like it
You
didn't.
didn't know what was happening though.
I didn't,
What
but
I love.
like it like came to me, and then I was like, Alisha, don't.
no.
No, but that he was supposed to find it.
Well, I don't know who found it, but someone did. It must have gone somewhere.
Wasn't me because
though.
I grabbed something thinking it was in it. And
pinata
it was not. I was like, so cute.
exploded.
Mhm.
It was candy everywhere.
Candy everywhere.
But I found the note. I found the note with
And what did it say?
It said you're going to F1 Miami.
Yeah.
In Miami.
Thank you,
Crazy.
Brightline.
Unreal. I've always wanted to go to F1. I've never been. So it's been like a dream to like make it. Especially like the Miami one is like the craziest, coolest like location venue spot for it. So it's gonna be really cool.
And that's our hometown. I
yeah.
thought it was like the best one to go to was in Miami.
So Zane's taking me out there with Brightline.
Yeah.
and it's gonna be insane. I'm excited also for Zane because he doesn't know about F1, so he's gonna be so surprised.
It's like a party. Like
It's
Heath,
so cool.
It's like really crazy. It's like
Yeah.
Coachella weekend.
yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah, I feel like also anything Miami, like whether it's
Art Basel
the thing
or-
that we
yeah.
went to, like they go hard. It looks really fun.
Yeah, F1 Miami is gonna be really
Heath,
cool.
but I'm just warning you, Heath, because I know I'm taking you for your birthday, but like it's gonna be a wild weekend.
You can have fun. Do your
Yeah,
thing.
I will be drinking. Just want to let you know that.
I will
And-
protect.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, exactly. So you're gonna have to babysit, but I'm also like gonna make sure you get your moment with your cars too. You know what I
Honestly,
mean?
if you want to just leave me in the paddock and like I'll just be like you go
What's
off.
a paddock?
A hammock?
It's like
The
it's like
paddock.
their like high end like area where you get to be like with the cars and everything, and it's like just like the main area.
We're
where,
still
like, the
trying to work
cars
that
and
out.
the
We're trying to
teams and, like,
get you
everything
down there.
is.
We're trying to get you down there, but it might be a little tough.
Yeah.
It's a really big weekend.
Like that's where like they're like doing the service and like all the teams
The
and the
tire
trucks and like every
change.
like
we
all
might
of their, like,
have you change a tire down there.
Heath. Wait, that's so exciting.
No, I'm kidding. But
Oh.
that's a really funny
we
video.
can
Though.
we can try to
For
like
you.
figure something.
Like a
out.
makeshift car, like a set car.
Okay.
It's like a miniature. Like it looks like it's like life size, but it's like the little like toys.
I get to stand up on the podium.
Wait.
No,
Oh.
I was just saying like imagine like I
No,
get to
but
like
that'd be really cool.
I can't
feel like
wait.
we
You get
could pull
to
some strings.
pour the milk on the winner. Is that what they do?
I don't think they pour milk.
What do they do with the milk?
Where's milk coming
Where are you
from?
getting milk?
Guys, I know some of you in the
They
comments
pop.
know
They
exactly.
pop like champagne.
I've seen milk. There's something with
Do they
milk.
drink it out
Like,
of a
are you
trophy?
thinking like a Got Milk campaign or something?
Is it a got milk campaign?
Maybe. I don't know what you're thinking about.
I'm gonna look this up.
It was probably in like my dream or something.
me?
Okay, so apparently Indy 500 traditions, the winner will drink a glass of milk.
Thank you very much.
Indy 500.
What in
Wait,
the?
see,
Is that what you're
good
talking
job.
about?
Yeah.
It's not F1, but I don't know why.
I knew it was some racing event.
They're drinking milk.
What else did we do? We just
Drink
had like
shots.
we just had a grand old time.
One of my favorite parts of the night was like we were pretty much like, okay, where should we like start going next? And Zane's like, yeah, all of Heath's friends are like gone. And I was like, Heath's friends? They're your friends.
Yeah, it's
As it was Heath's friends and your friends that were there. Like if you think about who was
Yes.
there.
But it was just funny. He was like, oh, it's funny that all of Heath's friends are gone. It's only Alicia's friends left. And then I look around and it is pretty much all of our friends. But I was like, it's so funny that you're not including yourself in that narrative of like those friends.
Heath's friends.
And as soon as Heath left, they all left. They're like, all right,
Yeah.
party's over.
Oh,
'Cause
also,
he-
we forgot to mention that initially when we came up with the idea of a party, I was like, okay, like you invite some people, I'll invite some people. And like Zane's like, yeah, like let's do it. We didn't realize that like I was thinking like 20 people and Zane was thinking 100 people.
Oh wow.
And so it took us like a few conversations to understand that we were not seeing eye to eye. And then I was like, well, it's your house. If you want to throw a rager, like for sure. But like, what's the vibe that we want? And then we landed on like a sweet like 40, which was like, I think
It was a
I
good.
thought
It was a
it
great
was
amount
a
of
perfect
people. It's a good
amount.
I
crowd.
was
Yeah.
able to talk to everyone and it was good.
Yeah, it was a really, really. It was just like a good party in general. All the snacks were amazing. David Alvarez brought Portos, which was really cool.
So
So
good.
I haven't had
sweet.
Portos in a long time, so that really made me feel really good.
the night before, I ate literally a whole 2 sleeves of Chips Ahoy. And then I took the cookies and I pushed them to the front to where the package was open. So when you opened it, it looked
looks
like it was
brand new.
still
You're touching
full.
every cookie.
Oh, 100%.
I used to do that with my mom's cigarettes when I would steal them. I would open her packs and I would pull like 2 out, and then I'd slide the cigarettes over so it looked like. Turns out she knew the
of
whole
course
time.
she
Of course
knew.
she knew.
And then also she would keep her cartons of cigarettes in the fridge because you're supposed to like keep them
it fresh?
Keep it fresh.
Okay.
So I would steal a whole pack of cigarettes and I would push all of them forward to the front so it like would look like none were missing,
She
and then
knew.
hopefully.
He knew.
I didn't think about by the time she got to the end there would be like just like a gap behind.
Yeah.
I was not slick, but
That's
I thought I was.
funny.
But I'm surprised she never like called it out or like, is it because she had no evidence you took it?
I don't know. I don't know if when you're a parent you kind of just like catch on to those things and you're just like, let them think they're getting away with it.
I'm sure.
But the
they're-
thing is that you did get away with it in the end of the day. You know what I mean? If they
Yeah.
never bring it up,
Or
you
did he?
you did get away with it.
Or maybe like she probably like knew and then was just
Did she bring it up or you brought it up?
I brought it up to her years later.
Then there you go. She may not have never known then. She may have never known.
She told me she knew.
I feel like at some point I would just be like, I knew that. Yeah, whether I did or not.
So fun. We met some subscribers. We're like, oh my God, we used to watch you growing up. I was like, oh my God, let me get you a shot. She's like, it's my birthday. Oh my God. So that was so fun. We bonded. We filmed a video. And then the next thing I know, they're like, Alisha, Remy, you're next. I go, what the?
Oh, somebody signed you up.
Zane signed us up, paid money so we get to the front of the line of the list. Okay, this place was packed, but like no offense if anyone was there and is watching this.
No offense. Someone sang Runaway by Kanye West. That is a 9-minute slow song. Like, that's the vibe that people were singing at this karaoke on a bumpin' Friday night. Runaway?
It's a 9-minute song.
A 9-minute slow song.
That's like doing Stairway to Heaven.
Yeah.
Like, you just don't.
Yes, that's a private, you have your own room and you want to sing it. Like,
That was,
those are a
I
bar.
waited 45 minutes to get my karaoke song in. I'm going to take advantage
Yes.
and I will perform.
Like, there is
For-
karaoke do's and don'ts. And one of the do's is if you're doing it not in a private room with a lot of people, it's better to do songs that people know so they can sing along, you know? Like, that they want to, you
Quick
know.
in and out, just kind
But
of
I'm
like.
very proud of Zane because I'm like, I didn't sign us up. And then I look at, guess what song? You probably saw the video. Guess what song?
What song did he put?
What is this feeling from Wicked? He knows we know every word.
Yeah.
We didn't even need to rehearse.
No, we were ready.
We didn't need to
We
go
had
to
choreography. We didn't even talk about it with each other. We just did it.
We're like, okay.
And truly, the bar was not more lively a single minute of that night than when we were performing.
The amount
That
of
everybody
people
went- everybody
who
was
said
got it?
that,
Crazy.
they were
Good.
like, that was great. Which, like, it probably, like,
Looking-
it wasn't.
Watching the video back was.
Oh, I don't watch them back.
No, but I will say everyone was living. We were giving hairography. We were giving choreography. And then they sang happy birthday to me afterwards. It was so sweet. And yeah. Oh, and then I did have a moment. I don't know how it got here. Was I talking to you or was I just talking to Abigail? When did I start crying?
I wasn't there.
Oh,
I
you
just
cried?
walked.
I started sobbing.
I walked
He
up
started sobbing.
and you were sobbing, and I was like, "What is going on?" And I was like, "Do you want to go in the corner?" And you were like, "No." I was like, "Do you want to sit here?" You're like, "No." So then we were just crying in the middle of the floor, in the middle of the bar, right when you walk in.
Like
But I feel like you're always crying at some point while you're drunk now.
That's the girl experience.
yeah.
Yeah, no,
that's
I
girlhood.
feel like
It's
you
cathartic.
are always crying at some point.
Sometimes.
Very-
yeah.
Is there a certain alcohol that makes you cry more? Because I know sometimes like wine makes you
Or
cry.
whiskey. Sometimes
Makes you
whiskey's like a downer.
emotional.
They'll like cry.
Any alcohol for us.
Okay.
Truly, any alcohol.
Even
in a heart
tequila?
to heart.
Tequila's supposed to
There
like
was
make
a
you
minute
crazy.
where we like literally going out. We thought it was so normal to always end with a crying
Like
heart
a
to heart at the bar.
hysterical sob. But we were
And-
going through it at that time.
We were, but we just thought that was like normal. That was our therapy at the time. Not recommended. It was fun though. It was great.
Alcohol and
Not
crying.
recommended,
together.
that's great.
Not recommended. Very cathartic.
Yeah, it was great.
Look, I remember
Healing.
us looking at ourselves in the mirror at like a club, giving ourselves like like the high five. We were like, "You're a hot ass bitch."
Oh,
and
I
you
try not
deserve
to.
better."
I try not to look in a mirror when I'm drunk or any under any. I
Nope.
If I'm not sober, I don't look in a mirror. You start seeing crazy shit.
And
That's
you
like-
just
It's not like good to do that.
I go
especially
cross-eyed.
high. If you look in the mirror when
Yeah.
you're high, you will literally. No, it is the worst feeling in the world.
It's something like hallucinogens or like shrooms. Or you're
was
not.
gonna
You're
say,
you're
shrooms-
not supposed because you will see like the devil. Like you're not supposed to look in a mirror.
you
like
will
that.
hate
That's like-
yourself.
We're just talking about alcohol, guys. It's
But
fine
even
if you're
alcohol,
drunk.
like
I do it.
You'll just be like,
oh my, you probably saw shit every day.
and I was doing it off of a mirror. So imagine how I felt. No, that's the worst because you literally look down at yourself as you're about to do it. You're like, what the? Get it to like. You
I love how
literally, like,
vulnerable you get, baby.
Oh,
You came from such a long way.
You need to pat yourself on the back.
thank you.
I just
Pat
had a
yourself
mental
on
image
the
of
back,
the photo
girl.
you showed us with you and Mariah.
Which one?
Oh, the one you look like.
On the beach or a boardwalk.
It was given ogre.
Like-
It was insane. You were.
She loved me at my worst.
She did. She
did.
really did.
More than deserves me at my best.
But you know what? You loved her
was-
at her worst too.
Which
So you
was
know it's okay.
not-
Have a word.
She didn't.
Don't
She
be
literally
fucking
didn't.
rude.
her worst, just at Panda Express.
Her worst was your best day.
Seriously.
I'm kidding, Mariah.
Yeah, she put up with a lot from me. So thank you, Bubba. I love you.
But I was sobbing, and I don't know how it started, but I'm sobbing to Abigail. And she's like holding me, and I'm just like crying. She's like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "She's getting married." I was crying about Remy. I was like, "She's getting married." She's like, "It's okay. She'll still."
Oh, she's about to cry right now.
She's like, "It's okay. She'll still be here. Like nothing's changed." I was like, "Everything's changed." I felt like you. Everything's changing.
Everything's about to change.
But I was so happy for you, and I was like, "Oh, I'm so happy for her." And then you came up, and then you were like, "Do you want to go to the corner?" I was like, "No." And I was like, "Cal, where's Cal?" I was like, "I need Cal." And then I looked, he was like, "Huh?" And then I like grab him and I run over to a different spot, and I'm just like, "Take good care of her." And he's like, "What?" And I was like, "Just take good care of her for me." He was like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Oh, shit.
Got
Okay.
it.
Okay.
That was my moment.
And then we hugged, and then we both sobbed, and then Zane found us sobbing, but we're at the entrance of the bar now.
Yes.
And so you're like hunched over, and I'm hugging you, and I'm facing the bar, and we're just both hysterically sobbing. And Zane comes over and is like, I love you guys. And he's just like on top of us, and we're trying to have a moment, and he keeps like separating us. And like, I love you guys.
I know.
I love you so much.
I knew exactly what I was doing. I saw you both cry.
He's like, "No tears. We're fine." So
And I was
funny.
also like, "You're up. You're up to. You're
Time
up.
to go
You're up to
perform.
sing right now. You have to perform."
That was before.
No, we sang already.
Oh, thank God.
After that, I did go home. I waited till midnight so I could say happy birthday, and then I went home. And then you guys continued on with your night, though.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
went out to a different bar, had so much fun. And now knowing I was sobbing, if I like in my head, I see a video of me sobbing and then cutting to me literally like dancing like nothing ever happened. It's just really funny.
At this point, I was gone. I was like, "Oh, done.
a wrap.
That's
Just-
a wrap." I should have went like straight home. This was like one of those moments where I was like, I should just went home and like went straight.
It's
to
where
bed.
you just like ride the wave of the night. Like
Yeah.
anything can happen. You just kind of like hang on. You're just
Yeah.
you're in it.
And
You're in
also
for the
like
long run.
it was your guys' birthday in my house. So I was like, let me just
Both of us are gone. He's drinking alone. He's like, it's their birthday.
It's their birthday.
I have to do my best.
You know what else made the surprise party more real for me? Because we've been traveling so much. I don't know what fucking day it is. Like even so, the thought of going out wasn't even in my head. So that worked out really well. But we went out anyway. So much fun.
I was fast asleep because I had a chiropractor appointment at 7 a.m. the next day.
Wow. She
I'm
slayed
really-
your birthday.
I'm really focusing on my back. Being year 32, it's all about my back this year.
This is 32.
I am honing in.
32.
I'm fixing my back problems, my knee problems. We are getting it
Good.
taken care of.
Oh, now I want to
Honestly,
go.
that's really smart though, because like I asked my mom the other day, I was like, "When did you start having like neck and back problems?" She was like, "Probably like when she was working at my high school." And I was like, "Shit."
Wow.
Like
So
I have
remember-
20
How
more.
old?
She was probably like she was in her 40s. So I'm like I'm 32 and I'm having like this.
I'm already having like problems.
So I was like, imagine when I'm 60. Like what the
Yeah.
hell?
Oh, I feel like I'm not gonna even want to be alive. It's
No.
just gonna hurt so much throughout like
And a
every
lot
day.
of it's our phones and just looking down, which is so bad.
Yeah. Our
Remember
parents
I
didn't have,
told
or
you-
our grandparents, they didn't have phones. to
No.
look at.
Yeah. Remember I told you about my foot that I broke it when I was younger
Yeah.
and I walk with it out like this? He brought that up and was like, that's the root cause of like why my body's so misaligned and messed up, because that puts strain and pressure on your knee at a different angle, which is why your hip opens up a little
like,
bit more, which makes your
overcompensate.
other side try to pull and lift, and it's just like it throws everything off. So right now I've been seeing him once a week and we're going through and we're trying to correct and fix this foot to make everything in line.
I
like
had
it's
the
just they're
same
all
thing happen.
attached. Yeah.
Same thing happened. It was like a osteopath. Is that the proper term?
Okay.
Osteo, whatever. But like I go in for my consultation and he's like, "Did you injure this ankle?" And I go, "Literally when I did cheerleading, like forever ago." Like forever ago. He was like, "Yeah, I can tell." I was like,
It's insane.
Wow.
like how?
But it's like fixing like that, like the root of it, which will like line everything back up.
Even
and-
a lot of my neck problems, it feels like it's my shoulder blades, but it's really like they're connected and it's the opposite. It's like so
I
weird.
know my neck problem is stemming from my hips.
Yep.
I already know it. It's like up here it hurts. It's because my kneecap is.
Yeah. And it's like you
Stupid.
can try to fix your neck as much as you can, but it's real until you fix the root, it's not going to do anything. So it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Stinks.
But we made it back to your place
Mm-hmm.
and we ended up cleaning up like 90%
Oh wow.
of
A lot of cocky everywhere.
a lot of cake everywhere. And Lindsay, love her to death. she's like trying to clean. I'm like, Lindsay, don't clean. Like, don't clean, don't clean. Like, you're not in work. Like, do not clean. Like, you don't need to clean. She's like, no, I want to. I just like need to. And then I like look and I'm like, I should help actually, especially because I have this much energy. Did you have Taco Bell?
I don't know. I think I was sleeping.
I think you were sleeping at the table. So we all clean. We like get all the, and then I'm like OCD folk. I'm like, I'm going to get everything. So I'm like, get all the blue. Like that's the one thing I hate about hosting anything is you come down the next morning and there's shit everywhere. Yeah. So we like throw all the food away. We were like cleaning up. I couldn't find a mop or a broom, but I was like, I did good enough. My jeans, you know how we were making fun of me because they were so long? Uh-huh. I literally come into my house.
You mopped it up with your jeans because
that's probably why there was cake everywhere.
Oh my God.
I'm like,
there's blue streaks everywhere.
No, everywhere. So I literally am like, I come in and they're disgusting. So I literally like, I take them off. I put them straight in the wash. And
she
then
just
I'm like,
cut them. That's how bad they were.
They're like one of my favorite pairs of jeans. I'm like, shit, I need to buy more if they don't get clean. But anyways, yeah. So
why don't you hem the jeans? Or is that the style?
No, I should. I just don't think about it. And then I'm like, oh, I bought a sewing machine. I should do it myself. But then I'm like, oh, but they're my favorite jeans. I shouldn't ruin my favorite jeans. I should have someone else do it. But then I'm like, no, it's so easy. I can do it myself. So that's.
I'm guessing you don't just like cut them, right? That it won't.
I
look
would
good
love
if you just
to
cut
have
them.
I could.
Well, when you hem it, you want to have like that stitch.
Well, now it's probably
to make it look like how they would.
Got it.
But it's probably navy blue from the cake. So that was my bad. It's my bad.
Okay.
It's okay. No, take that back right now.
I take it back.
Okay, good. Anyway, I had an amazing birthday. It was so much fun. I was hungover the next day. And
We're
still
hungover.
I think I'm still slightly hungover.
I feel like I drank last night. I feel like shit right now.
Last night I had a dream my face was swollen, like swollen. And then I woke up and I was like, I think I'm just still dehydrated. This is 32. But
I got an IV.
You did?
The day after.
Good.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to.
I should have. I might do one pre-Chella just to, because now I'm like, oh, that was all just prep for this weekend.
Yeah, hydrate beforehand.
It doesn't make me feel better.
It's crucial.
It didn't make me feel better, but I think my body
needed it.
Like even though I didn't feel it at all.
I feel like you being down here, it bringing you up here is still like
better
negative.
Than It was still negative,
know?
but it was up. It was still going up. Yeah,
it's
exactly.
better to be at 30% than 0%.
Exactly.
That's so true.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do it one more time.
Hydrate before
Wednesday.
Coachella.
I want to do it before Coachella.
Yeah.
Before my tan, before Coachella.
I'm gonna I just want more like liquids going through my body. I just feel like I'm not getting enough.
Hydration nation, everyone. Water check.
Coffee
I've
check.
only been having like coffee.
Yeah, coffee.
That's my problem.
It's literally dehydrating.
I
you.
know.
I don't know. My grandpa hasn't drank water in 30 years, so
Your mom.
it's fine.
And he's doing
my
fine.
mom does not
too.
drink water. She drinks she plays tennis before she hurt her wrist, like 5 hours a day, and she would drink like Diet Coke while playing tennis. I'm like, that sounds
criminal.
Amazing. That's criminal.
Oh, a Diet Coke, it's so much energy.
But like, imagine being sweaty and thirsty, and then you go for a Diet Coke.
Oh,
No.
Heath, you know that hits.
No,
I think like with a lunch, of course, like with a sandwich and chips. Yes, when you're sweaty playing, like exercising, like imagine running a marathon and then drinking Coke.
Nope.
The only time I want water is if I'm like hiking for like 4 hours straight, and then if I'm after I get to the top, I'm like, I need a sip of water.
Or when you like obviously you can have water throughout the day, but of course when you're in your workout, you're like, I took it for granted when I could just drink as like a sip of water
at will, freedom.
Anyway, I had an amazing birthday. Thank you both so much for everything.
We love you so much.
Truly felt so much love and so special. And thanks for sharing a birthday with me.
Hey, thanks for having the same birthday as me.
No, I appreciate it. I still think in another life, maybe we were twins separated at birth and it's like the parent trap.
Could be.
You never know.
Could be a crackhead.
Crazy.
One of our parents are lying.
Huh.
We can't wait. We got big shoes to fill again next year.
We got to do it again next year.
Yep.
I mean,
I'm
every
already
year.
tired.
I know. We've
Well,
got a
your
year to
birthday's
recover.
Start resting up.
Yeah.
We have time.
Yeah. My birthday's in. What y'all gonna do for me?
I don't know. I feel like I'm not really a gift giver anymore.
That's
'Cause you haven't
fine.
even
I don't want gifts.
You haven't
I
even
want-
used either of our gifts that we got you.
I don't need gifts. Remember, all I need is money. I love money. Just give me a big fat check and I'll be good.
Oh my God. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you guys want to check out all of the vlogs of what we talked about today, check out our Patreon, patreon.com/basicallyunfiltered.
Right.
You get all the content that we've been talking about every episode for the past year. You get them all in the archive too. So once you pay once, you get everything. You get to watch everything and you get to binge watch it.
Binge watch.
This month is going to be really crazy. We're going to have so much up there for you guys. We have Coachella. We got the birthdays.
Yes, if there was
So much more.
If there was ever a time to sign up, it is right now. There's going to be so much good stuff. The Coachella vlogs are going to be out of this world. It's going to be insane. So yes, make sure to check it out. Patreon.com/basicallyunfiltered. You're not going to want to miss it. And like Zane said, as soon as you sign up, you get access to everything we've ever posted.
And you're going to want to get that because Heath and I are going to have those super secret glasses on, and we're going to be capturing every single big artist that you love all doing drugs. And we're going to capture all on the glasses. So you might want to subscribe.
Oh, we are going to be sneaking backstage and just low-key filming all of them doing drugs. And
Your
just, like,
favorite headliners, they're going to be on our glasses doing naughty
They're gonna be
stuff.
lying. I'm kidding.
Naughty stuff, exclusive on our page.
Right.
Allegedly, we're joking. Well, we are joking.
Of course we're kidding.
No, we're not
Of course
allegedly
we're
joking.
kidding.
'Cause
Don't
that
let
would
me
insinuate
backstage,
we're
'cause
not
I'm gonna
joking.
be-
Ooh! Heath and I are going to be the correspondents of this festival this year.
You dress up like undercover cops. You know, there's so many there.
And like Hawaiian
Yeah,
t-shirts.
yeah. So you have your
Laugh
glasses.
waves.
It's not a
You're
bad
like
idea.
the guards. You're like the security outside of Topgolf.
With the fake arm.
Oh, yeah. Should we go in suits this year for
You
the
will
festival?
be drenched.
I know, but we're security.
It'll look cool.
They're like, sir, are you all right?
Would,
He
they-
passes
would we
out
get
from
asked?
behind.
Is
Who are
that
you
like?
securing?
Do you think that's like? We would get escorted out? Be like, you have to change.
It
You
would
look
look
too.
pretty
You look
sus.
too like suspicious.
Yeah, you
It'd
would
be
look
pretty
like.
weird.
Isn't that crazy? Coming in with suits, you get kicked out for looking too
Looking
nice.
Can no one dress business casual?
Yeah.
these days? What's wrong with business
We just want to look
casual?
really nice this year.
Oh my God. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
Bye.